Hi everyone! Welcome to the Zohar Yoga Flex YouTube channel. My name is Zohar and today I'm bringing you a super fun way to walk in your elbow stance. Yes, walking. So today we are gonna learn how to do the Mermaid Walk. This class is part of our elbow stand press series and also our 30-day forearm stand challenge. I leave you the link here. Check it out if you want to work further in your elbow stance and you want to learn different ways to press into them, or even like the targeted warm-up routines and flexibility work that you need to do to get better at this type of inversion. This class is also available at the Zohar Yoga Flex on-demand library, Unlimited, together with other strength and flexibility classes that will help you crushing your fitness and flexibility goals. So don't wait too much because there is a discount code waiting for you and it's limited. Make sure you are using it today and joining our beautiful community of flexibility lovers. Today's tutorial does not include any warm-up routine for strength or flexibility, so we are gonna go directly into the Mermaid Walk. If you need to warm up, I would recommend that you do the front split press class. I'm leaving you the link in the description. And other than this, let's get started. To start with, I want to briefly explain a bit the technique and theory behind this pose and to what you need to pay attention in order to be able to successfully hold the elbow stand while you move the leg and do the mermaid walk. So in this pose, it's super important that you block your hips, activate the deep core muscles. And that's why in our warm-up routines, we always target those muscles because getting stronger there and locking the hips, it's key if you want to change the legs positions or move upside down. Another element that you will want to pay attention is your gaze. The gaze, it's gonna help us focusing in the moment, and this will help us calming down the nervous system and also finding that stillness in the upper body. When you gaze, you also need to pay attention where your head is positioned. In the mermaid walk, we will want to gaze towards our fingers. If you're very bendy on your back, you may even gaze a tiny bit farther. And the third point that you need to consider is locking the shoulders. Again, our targeted warm-up routines, they have a lot of shoulder activation and strengthening exercises, and there is a reason for that. Summarizing, we want to lock our hips with our core. We want to also pay attention where we are looking at. And third point is locking the shoulders. So squeezing them. At the same time, we can also push a tiny bit against the floor, but the most important motion to hold is the squeeze. I will repeat it again. Make sure before you do this class that you are nicely warm up and you activate all your body parts, because then your practice is gonna be also more efficient. So coming to your elbows, facing towards the ceiling, and we are gonna try to do our mermaid walk. Extend the legs. Imagine the knees are touching each other. Bring the chest up. Right leg is gonna come forward and start bending, and then the left is gonna come forward and bend. So you see, it's like a cycling movement that we are doing here. Very small movements. The smaller they are, the easier it's gonna be for you holding in elbow stand, and then you can really increase. So even increase all this range, right? But here it's gonna be even more challenging. The elbow stand, you will have to back bend as well. As when you do small motions, there is not so much back bending involved. Now that we have connected a tiny bit with the movement, it's time for us to do it in our shoulder stand. Okay, let's go to our shoulder stand. Make yourself comfortable here. Use the hands to support you. And we are gonna do the same motion. I'm bringing the right foot forward, then bend, then the left. And start walking. Beautiful. Let's try a couple of more. Nice. come back out. And now it's time for us to finally try it in our elbow stand. To enter in the elbow stand, we are gonna apply what we have been learning in this elbow stand pre-series. So you can enter with a front split press or a straddle split press, any type of the presses that we have already seen. Go for it and try to enter in that control movement. And we are gonna start by meeting into the stack leg position, which is a tiny bit easier to hold than a straight line, at least for most of us. I mean, if for you a straight line it's super easy, then go ahead. Okay, now with that I'm in the stack position, I'm gonna kind of extend one leg and then bend the other leg. And here I'm really connecting with my core muscle. Otherwise, I fall. I have to say it's not easy to talk and do at the same time. Like my brain needs to focus so much on this area. So on the next round, I'm just gonna demo it without talking. And I want you to pay attention to the beginning because I find like the beginning is the trickiest part for the brain. So extending one leg, bending the other and starting the motion in this way really helps. And last thing but not least, if you like to make then the movements bigger, then you just need to add a back bend. I would say start small, then as your back goes warming up, try to do bigger movements and play a bit with this type of walk because it's so much fun and it makes elbow stands also to be much more interesting than just like holding it in one shape. And this is all. I can't wait to see your mermaid walk, so please tag me if you try it on your social medias. If you have questions, as usual, comment below. I will try to come to you as soon as possible. And other than this, thank you for joining me today and being here. It really means a lot, and I hope to see you in the next class. Bye!